For our Lenten devotions, we're going to use a story to tell, written by 4 different Lutheran pastors as they go through the book of Mark. The thing about the book of Mark is he uses the word immediately a lot. There's a sense of urgency. And so as we walk through the 40 days of Lent, preparing ourselves for what is the chief holiday of the Christian church, the death and resurrection of Christ, that we take a moment each day to think and remember and to realize that we are responsible for ourselves and are responding in faith to this great gift that God has given us. So as always, we begin this day by remembering all of the hope and the promises that God gives us and the joy that that brings to us. We stop and realize that every day I am the face of God to those that I meet. And I will end each day by thanking God for the blessings that I've received, and not just looking at the problems that I encountered and the challenges that we face, but also that God indeed was with us and for us during the day. And so we entrust our lives to Him.
For It's March 13th, and our lesson today is from Mark chapter 9, verses 7 and 8. Lesson begins. Then a cloud overshadowed them, and from the cloud there came a voice. This is my son, the beloved. Listen to him. Suddenly, when they looked around, they saw no one with them anymore, but only
Jesus.
Marilyn Robinson writes in Lila, he said family is a prayer, wife is a prayer, marriage is a prayer, baptism is a prayer. No, he said, baptism is what I'd call a fact. In the Gospel of Mark, Jesus' story begins with his baptism, when the heavens are torn apart and a voice says, "You are my son, the beloved. With you I am well pleased." Today we find ourselves right in the middle of Mark's story about Jesus, at a moment when Jesus is transformed before his disciples and reveals his true nature. Only this time, God includes an addendum. Listen to him. With Jesus' words and actions, he says and shows that we are beloved children of God. When other voices attempt to convince us that we are only dim bulbs and sputtering wicks, the voice of Jesus tells us we have the light of God shining in us. When you are tempted to believe otherwise, listen to this truth. You are loved. You are valued. God created you, and God sees you. This is a fact, and nothing can ever change it. One fear seems to become a little dimmer because of this fact. Together we can shine to rival even the sun in the sky and beyond. So as God says, listen up. Listen to Jesus, get up, and do not be afraid. Precious Jesus, speak into our hearts that we may speak truth into the lives of others. Amen.